Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital, and today we're making fresh strawberry jam. Now I know strawberries are in season. Look at them.
Beautiful. So this is a perfect jam. You make a little bit, use it fresh, and whatever fruits in season, you use that, you know. Whether it's strawberries or any kind of berries, it works out really good. And a very simple recipe. So we have 16 ounces of strawberries over here. We washed them and we've hulled them.
And we'll add them to our food processor.
And we're just going to pulse it. That looks good.
And you really want to keep it chunky if you want the nice chunks in your jam. But I know some people don't like chunky jam, so go ahead and pulse it down all the way if you'd like, but it's a personal choice.
Blend it.
Yep. That beautiful color. So we're going to take our pureed strawberries and add them into a saucepan. Now these jams work really well when you work with the fruit that's in season, and you can tell by the smell, and it smells so nice right now because these strawberries are in season. Fabulous. And they're going to be nice and sweet and perfect.
I've actually made this with blueberries also because my kids love blueberries, and so good. I think the only jam that kids like is grape. That's a little dicey to work with because it has a skin, and you know, it's a little tedious process. But with strawberries and mixed fruits, it works out really good. To this, we're going to add half a cup of sugar, regular sugar. So if you're trying to watch your sugar for any reason, you can reduce the amount, because the fruits, if they are in autumn, season, they will have a little bit of sweetness of their own. So that's also a fantastic flavor. And to this, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of fresh lime. I know this is out of a bottle, but I have squeezed it personally and put it in there. So it's 1 tablespoon because I needed to measure it. The lime juice is going to prevent the sugar from crystallizing.
Okay, this is mixed in really well. We're going to take it to our stove and cook it down.
Yes, we're going to put it on medium heat and allow it to come to a boil. Just keep stirring it in between because you don't want any particular part of the jam to get stuck to the sides.
Okay, our strawberries have come to a boil, and it's been cooking on a medium-high right now, so we're going to reduce the flame to medium and continue cooking for another 20 to 25 minutes, basically until all the white bubbles go away.
Look at this is done. The bubbles are no longer white. So basically that means the moisture is gone. It's looking so beautiful. I think that's the best part about buying fruits in season.
Beautiful color.
It's been 25 minutes. We're going to turn it off. And you can either carry on and allow it to thicken up a little bit more, but it will thicken once it cools down, and I think that will be good for us.
So we just pulled our jam off of the stove, and I just can't get over this. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to transfer it. We have a little container here. You can use a glass or a plastic, whatever container you want, but you want to make sure it's nice and clean, and you want to make sure it's definitely completely dry before we use this. So ours is.
And if you're using a glass or a plastic one, don't do it right off the stove. Allow the jam to cool down just a little bit because you don't want it to react, and you definitely don't want a glass bottle to break. So
absolutely. It's a little easier to work with this while it's still warm, because once it cools down, it's going to stick a little bit more.
I can't get over the color. Isn't that gorgeous?
And it's homemade.
Yes.
We knew exactly what went into it, no preservatives. And of course, when you don't use preservatives, there's a downside to that.
Yes.
Not that bad of a downside.
Right. So this actually you can keep in the refrigerator. Of course, if your bottle or your container is sterilized properly and clean, you can keep it in the refrigerator for up to a month. And I think that'll be perfect. Then by that time there'll be a new fruit and we can make a new batch.
Right.
Let it cool down, close it up, and just store it in the refrigerator.
There you go. Fresh jam every morning. It's so easy. So enjoy this homemade fresh strawberry jam, and join us on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.